welcome back to my channel. Today we're at Valdearenas beach in Iznajar. Going to walk along the beach, short way, up through the olive groves, so you get some views from the top of the hill. Quite a strenuous walk. It's about 7.5 kilometres, but yeah, it's enjoyable. Get some good views, and certainly will get my heart beating, I think. Okay, so I'll see you in a short while. We'll start the walk. See you in a minute. And off we go. We're part of the car park next to the campsite at Iznajar beach. So it's only a short walk. The lake is very full. I'll turn it around in a minute to show you. The lake is very full. The beach is tiny at the moment. When you consider when the lake is low, it's almost a quarter kilometre to walk down to the shoreline. There's children here at the moment enjoying activities with a lure, who do children's activities during the holidays. I'll just turn the camera and show you. Okay, this is the beach. We'll see it when we're coming the other way. This is the tour boat that's on the lake. You can book tours and go around the lake on the boat. The boats that are moored on the lake are all privately owned. And we'll head this way, past the lure, past the coach that's brought all the children in, and we'll head out towards the wilderness. Okay, so off we jolly well go. This lake is a man-made lake. It was first started construction in 1959. The dam was finished in 1969. Then the lake was filled. All the properties were in the valley were flooded out. If you look on my previous video, walking the dam in Iznajar, you'll see where the dam is. You'll see the view from the dam as well. The Lahaz video that's also on the channel is one of the feeds into this lake. It's further along towards the dam, not here. Got a public tennis court here that you can use. There's a boule court this side, but it's very rarely used. Along the lake there's lots of pine trees. They've planted all the pine trees at the edges of the lake. That's what it signifies where the lake comes to. This is the visitor centre for the lake, centre of the interpretation. It's got history about the lake, what animals live in this area. There's nothing alive in there, it's all on photographs and pictures. And it's very interesting. You can go in, it's free to go in, have a look around. It's interesting. And in the building at the end there, the square building, next to where it says Birding Iznajar, there's a model of the valley how it used to be before it was flooded, which a couple made years ago and donated it to the city. And so you can go in there and see all the little houses, it's a model, huge, and there's little scale houses, and on the wall is all the names of the people who used to live there. Live in the houses who were left. So that's interesting. There's Birding Iznajar up there. There's a bird hide up there which you can go up to. So this is off the beach, going away from Iznajar. tall hill in the distance is where the dam is. The dam's to the left of it. The lake at the moment is around 86%, so it's quite full. When the lake is absolutely full, this track is underwater. Before we head up, we'll walk along and look at a little project what the local and the team, it's a nature conservation group, and they bring people along to do things voluntarily in the countryside. They made bat boxes, bird boxes, they do walks and take people along on walks for a small compensation, and so it keeps their business going. They're the ones who built the bird hide up by the interpretation centre, so they did a little project down here. When the water's lower, you can walk quite a way along the side of the lake. But there was a problem where when the rain gets high, the water actually takes away a lot of the ground, so it caused a bit of a crevasse along here and made it so that older people couldn't access further along the track. So they made this, they made a little bridge here, and we'll have a look at it. Bear in mind, it's all made by volunteers and it's all free equipment. It's not professionally made. So this is it. See, and the team, the School of Naturalisation, and they made this little bridge. It's quite sturdy. It's got a little bridge. So this track normally will go quite a way down the side of the lake, but with the water being so high, it just stops. It goes into the water. I'll just show you why we're here. There you go. And normally this track goes round the corner and carries on down, but with the lake being so high. The other problem we're going to have here is the bridge that they put in will actually be underwater if the lake gets full. So the bridge will probably disappear. You can see where the soil's foul there. Everything's eroding. This gets full of water when the lake's full. I've kayaked through this piece in the past. So we'll take a left here and start heading up the hill. There's the bridge below that we walked across. the power of water has made these gullies, the water running off the hill, heading the way down to the lake. I told you about the agave on the Fuente de Cesna walk. Here's some agave that are flowered, and here's one that's in the process of flowering. You can see the seed pods starting to develop at the top. On the lake itself, navigation is allowed, but only paddling or sailing or electric motors. The license for the kayak is €30.55 for 1 year, which is nothing compared to the pleasure you get out of it. This is a construction that was started 20 years ago and never had planning permission, so it never got finished. The only part they use of it now is the shed next door, which has got agricultural machinery in it. That's it. I'll just show you a quick look in it. It would have been a beautiful place had they had permission. Head off up the hill. That's where we're going. This is a steep hill. That's where we're aiming for, top of there. We're still on the Canalo route, but we're going to go right. We're going up that hill, going across towards the hill behind the dam. Leaving the other route behind. There's quite a good view from this high up. This is the west side of the Pantano. The dam's at the far end, just where we're looking now. There is an island. Now the water level's high. There's an island. Believe it or not, that island, when the water level is low, is connected to the land on that side. We'll carry on. Valdearenas, Pico Bamako. There's only one crop on an olive tree each year. They tend to start picking about November time, and believe it or not, some are still picking now. The late crops. Well, for the first time since we left the beach, we're not going up bank. There's the bungalow that we went inside. Up the hill, and then hopefully we're over the beach. I hope this is the last serious climb I've got. It seemed like such a good idea when I thought about it. see the beach. See the urbanisation of the beach side. Still plots for sale. And we just see Iznajar a little bit. And the bridge, we'll see Iznajar in a bit. Get a good view of it. A little bit of wind up here. Right, we say goodbye to the views from high and we'll start making our way down the hill. There's the village of Iznajar in front. Make our way down. Right, we're down there without incident. That's good. We'll carry on looking down here now. Right, we're on back to the road, to the beach. This road coming up from the lake is the old main road from Iznajar to Rute. This is the way it went. Now it just takes us to the beach. You saw earlier where it just goes into the lake. The new road now takes us up the hill and over the top, past Lahos and Salerci onto Rute. So, carry on the main road, it takes you to the interpretation centre, the visitor centre. The two beach bars are on the left. I'm going to go down here, down towards the hotel. The municipal swimming pool's down here as well. And a sports ground. So I'll be cutting down through the estate back onto the beach. That's the hotel. Very reasonable. Do a really nice menu del dia there. I've been a few times. Not too expensive. Nice food, nice, well presented. I think it makes a big difference. Jorge is in charge here. They have events throughout the year. They have weddings there, entertainment events sometimes. So that's where we were. We walked along the top of there. We came up from the lower part down there, from the end of the beach, then walked all the way along the top. A pleasant walk. We're just on the back road now, access to the beach. brave souls in the water. Kayak rental on the beach, pedalo rental on the beach. Thank you for coming on my walk with me today. It was a fairly hard walk for me. Around about seven-ish kilometres, but there's a lot of hills, but it was worth it for give you the views what we got. I'll give you a little view of what's around the Valdearenas beach area too. So hopefully you'll visit one day. Have a visit and perhaps have something to eat down one of the 2 beach chiringuitos. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and I'll catch you on the next one. Okay, see you later. Bye.